All right, so at this point, police departments are done with car culture and car culture antics in general. Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department has been done with street takeovers for quite some time. And at this point, it's funny to them. Like, they're having fun. Every weekend, they're seizing people's cars and arresting people, right? And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that they're clowning people as they do it. They will put your car on their Twitter page, CMPD News. They have a Twitter page, an official Twitter page for all, related incidents in the city. But they have a hashtag street takeover. And they will clown you on their Twitter page, and they will show the entire video of you being arrested and your car being lifted and put on the tow truck. Police departments, when they pull you over and you're driving a Scat or a Cat, they're not interested in dealing with no bullshit. Like, they're not walking to your car until you throw the keys out the window, regardless of what you get pulled over for, whether it's tint, whether it's speeding, whether it's a tail light that's out. They want you to throw your keys out the window before they even get out of their cruiser to approach you. When you try to run from police now, they're not chasing you like they used to. You're not getting away. They're calling a helicopter. Every other day in our group chat, somebody's getting chased by a helicopter, right? Police departments are done with the car culture and the car community in general and the antics behind it. It's getting hot out here, guys. And I'm not talking about the weather or the temperature. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Knockout 360 here with another video, man. So you can tell I'm in a car that makes us a car blog. You already know what's going down when I come around. Let's get into it. We got car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around because you are in the right place. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. So don't act like we're the only people that are watching these videos on Instagram of Scats and Cats and every other manufacturer running from police. We think those videos are cool and cute. We think they're funny. We comment on them. We we subscribe to whoever's posting these videos. Police are also watching those videos too. They're watching everything that you do. When you become, when you start posting stuff like that, they got their eye on you, They're watching that type of content as well, So they know what these cars are capable of. You're not going to surprise them. They already know what they're in for when they pull you over. And I'm speaking specifically to the MOPAR community because I drive a MOPAR and I run with MOPARs. They already know what they're getting into when they pull you over. They already know what your car is capable of. And it's gotten so bad, specifically in Charlotte. I'm going to localize it to my city, the city in which I live in. Charlotte, it's gotten so bad to where not every police officer, not every interaction, but some interactions, when the cop pulls you over and you're driving a Scat or a Cat, they're not getting out of their car until you throw your keys out of the window. I'm going to post that video right here. This is my homegirl who's in my car club. She got pulled over by a state trooper for tint, not speeding, not reckless driving. I don't even think it was a tail light out type situation, just for tint. And the state trooper made her roll the window down and throw the keys out the window before he would get out of his car and approach her. A lot of you guys are saying, well, you need to carry 2 sets of keys, carry a decoy set. Who's doing that? Who's doing that? Who's walking around with 2 sets of keys just for the sake of, oh, if I get pulled over, I'm gonna throw the fake set off and then I'm taking off. Nobody's doing that. That's not realistic. So stop it. Stop those comments. That's not realistic. But a lot of times they already know what the car is capable of. The stereotype has already been set in place for MOPAR owners. And police are doing everything they can to get ahead of it. And I don't blame them. I get it. I understand why they do it. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up because obviously that pertains to me because I drive a MOPAR, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it 100% because I've seen hundreds of videos of us taking off on them like it's funny. You know what I'm saying? And then that video gets reposted and gets hundreds of thousands of views, likes, what have you. But they're done. They're done playing. When they pull you over, they want you to turn your car off and they want you to throw your keys out the window. And then they'll pull up to you, ask you how your day is going. Do you know why I pulled you over? I pulled you over for tint. Your keys are on the ground because I pulled you over for tint. Your keys are on the ground because you got a tail light that's out in the back. They're treating this shit like a drug stop, like a warrant stop. Like you may have murdered 2 girls in a different county stop. That's not even the worst part about it. When you do decide to run from cops, because in my group chat, We talk about this shit every single day, and it's funny to us at this point. Cops in our city, specifically, I'm not sure about your city, but I'm sure it's coming to a city near you. They don't even chase you anymore. They get the helicopter out, right? Especially if you're driving a high-performance car. Now, if you're driving a Honda, Toyota, something like that, no disrespect to the JDM boys, but if you're driving something that's kind of innocuous and not really posing a threat, they'll run with you. You know what I'm saying? Because within, it's only a matter of time before they get you. You're driving a Scat or a Cat. Once again, I'm keeping it specific to the MOPARs because that's all I know. And these are, and generally, these are only cars that I see running from cops. The foot cop, the cop that's driving, he's going to let off. He's going to turn his lights off. You know, because at that point, he's risking his life and then the life of the public trying to keep up with you. And it's futile because he's not going to keep up with you. He's driving an Explorer V6. Even if he's driving a 5.7 Hemi, it's a state trooper. He's not going to catch you. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's all-wheel drive, it's got hundreds of thousands of pounds of equipment in the trunk. It's not going to keep up with you, right? And he knows that. They're calling the helicopters. They're calling the helicopters at this point. Every other day, we're seeing more and more helicopters in Charlotte. And in our group chat just 2 days ago, there was a blue ScatPack Challenger slim body. I'm sorry, non-wide body. I got to respect y'all pronouns. I apologize. It's, you know, it's Pride Month and I got to respect pronouns because last time I said slim body, you guys got on top of your boy. Pause. But slim body Challenger ScatPack in Charlotte was running and it happened to be in my area. And everybody was like, yeah, there's a helicopter out because we all have the flight helicopter app. So we can tell when the helicopters are out. And when the helicopters are out, we're not out. Right? No helicopters, we're out. Helicopters, we're not out. They're calling the helicopters immediately. There used to be a time where they were only calling helicopters, like I said, for a drug stop, warrant stop, murder stop, something wild. Nowadays, you take off on a state trooper, you take off on a cop, and they deem it necessary to chase you, they're getting the helicopters on your ass. You're going to run out of gas much sooner than a helicopter is, right? Sure, a helicopter can evade, can be evaded by a cat. It's not likely. You know what I'm saying? It's not likely, especially in broad daylight. It's not likely. And that's not it. Not in Charlotte. CMPD thinks it's funny to, they've got a Twitter page where they are actively exposing hashtag street takeovers, right? Streetcar takeovers and street takeovers, all that stuff. We've already talked about that in the previous video, but they're having fun with this. Their most recent tweet in regards to street takeover, 2 more vehicles were seized. Damn it. 2 more vehicles were seized this past weekend related to hashtag street takeovers incidents. On Saturday, June 3rd, the Transportation Division, they got a whole Transportation Division specifically for this type of stuff, responded to takeovers at different locations in Charlotte, including several in Steel Creek area. If you're not familiar with Charlotte, Steel Creek is a little area outside of, it's still in Charlotte, I think. It's going towards South Carolina, but it's still in Charlotte. But they've got a whole division for this type of stuff. And not only that, like that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that they're going to film it. They're going to film you being arrested and your car being seized. They're going to film your car being lifted on the tow truck and taken down to the station. There is nothing more embarrassing than, for one, being arrested for street takeovers, which is bad in and of itself. But 2, having to watch your damn car be seized and pulled up a damn tow truck and taken away. And to my understanding, with these types of situations, like a court date is set, and the court date is normally a month to a month and a half out, and it's seized. Like there's a difference between impounded and seized. Let me make that distinction. Impounded is your car has a tail light out and it's not safe to drive. It gets impounded and then you can pick it up Monday morning, Tuesday morning, whatever. You get caught up in the DWI. You get pulled over for a DUI situation. You get arrested, your car gets impounded, you get out of jail, you go to the impound lot, pay to play, your car is yours. Seized, however, means they're taking your car in and it's a part of a larger investigation. It's evidence at that point. You don't just get evidence back just because you want it back. It don't work that way. For any of you that's ever been involved in like a gun situation, not to say I have, I definitely haven't. But to my understanding, Like if your gun is involved in some sort of crime of some sort, whether it was self-defense or maybe your gun was just there, like you don't get that shit back for quite some time. Like you don't get it back until the case has been completely closed and all the evidence has been exhausted, and you just don't get it back for quite some time. And that's your car at that point. Your car is now considered evidence and it's been seized. And you're not going to get that back anytime soon, more than likely. So they're having fun with that because they will post that shit straight to their CMPD News Twitter page and put you on blast. And it's one of those things like, we know it's you. We know it's your car. You're not hiding from us. And they know that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. You see what I'm saying? And then when you click on it, a driver in the Dodge Charger Hellcat was cited for doing donuts. And see, this is the thing. Repeat offender. If you've been, I don't know, arrested or pulled over or cited for doing this shit in the past and they catch you again, that's your ass. Like, you done. Repeat offender. Let's see. A Mustang was additionally towed after a driver was stopped and cited for unlawful assembly. The driver of the Mustang has been cited previously for reckless driving related to takeovers. Let me say that again. The driver of the Mustang has been cited previously for reckless driving related to takeovers. So if they've arrested you or cited you for being at a takeover, being involved in a takeover, second time, that's your ass. You get caught by them. Your car is gone. And you yourself might be arrested depending on the severity of the situation. Since February of 2023, CMPD officers have made 22 arrests and issued 97 citations and towed 59 vehicles related to hashtag street takeovers. 22 arrests, 97 citations, and towed 59 vehicles related to hashtag street takeovers. And you know everybody in the comments just a bunch of haters. Thank you, thanks, that's all well and good. When's the next auction? They just adding salt in the wound. You know what I'm saying? Just being just salt in the wound. Like that's just what they do. But CMPD having fun with it at this point. They'll put your ass on blast. And they're doing that every single time. Every single time that they seize somebody's car, it's going straight to their Twitter page. And they're going to have fun with it. They're going to hashtag you. They're going to video it. And they're going to upload it to their Twitter page. Now, mind you, I don't know if this page is ran by CMPD. I don't know if it's ran by a cop or anything like that. This could be like a local news. Oh, take that back. This is the official Twitter feed for the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. I stand corrected. Take that back. I stand corrected. Official Twitter page for CMPD. I stand corrected. So this is their official page. So they're doing this on purpose. They're having fun with this on purpose. So, like I said, like cops are done playing. Those days of running is over. Those days of takeovers is over. They're clamping down and everyone's suffering because of it. You know what I'm saying? God forbid you happen to own a MOPAR, Hellcat, ScatPack, Mustang, clean, nice, loud, making a lot of noise, and you in the wrong place at the wrong time and get pulled over, you're going to have to throw your keys out as well. You know what I'm saying? Like the person that I know that had to throw her keys out in that situation, she doesn't do no takeover stuff. She don't burn out. She don't do crazy stuff. She just happened to have a clean ass Challenger wide body, and she was in the wrong place at the wrong time and got pulled over by the wrong state trooper. And she had to go through that. You know what I'm saying? No warrants, of course not. She don't do that type of stuff. We don't do that type of stuff. I don't associate with people that do that type of stuff. But she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But that just speaks to how tight these things are getting as it pertains to cars and car culture. Which is why, I try not to drive this baby more than I have to, just because I know it stands out like a sore thumb. Fortunately, I've never been pulled over. I take that back. Believe it or not, I got pulled over in my V6 for speeding back in the day. My V6 Charger, I got pulled over in that for speeding. But I've never been pulled over in this. Knock on wood. I don't have any wood in this car at the time. But, hopefully I don't. But, yeah, man, that's how bad it's getting for a lot of people. Just that whole negative takeover culture, it's affecting everybody at this point. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're involved or not. You just in the wrong place at the wrong time with the nice car, 9 times out of 10, there's a chance that you can get pulled over or there is a chance that you could get pulled over, not 9 times out of 10. But yeah, I'm just letting you guys know it's getting bad everywhere for everybody, especially in my city. This is probably coming to a city near you if it's not already there. But as always, it's been your boy Knockout 360, man. Stay safe out here. See you guys in the next one. Peace.